Mo Salah hasn't quite been able to replicate his goal-scoring form from his first season. Use this up to 21-22 games, 17 goals in 22 games, compared to, just 11 so far this season in 19 matches that he featured in. But a big goal again yesterday. Yeah, he continues to frustrate our Liverpool legend, Steve Nicol.
You've got Salah. This guy drives me mental. Have you seen me sat in my bed this morning watching this game?
Right, that's a mental image.
Screaming at him. He couldn't control it every time it came to him, it bounced off him. And then he turns round and scores. I mean, it's an incredible goal. He drives me crazy. He's been driving me crazy all season.
Don, former Liverpool man, does he drive you crazy as well?
He does, you know. Stevie's absolutely right. It's because Mo Salah is so good. And you look at the goal he scored against Chelsea last season when he got it on his left side at Anfield and rifled it from about 35 yards into the stanchion. The goal he scored in the Champions League against Salzburg when he was almost at the byline on his weaker right foot and he found a ridiculous angle to put it in. And then the performance at the weekend where, again, he scored a brilliant goal, but his sort of link-up play hasn't been as good. And it's the little things that drive you crazy, where probably Stevie's coming from, where when Mo Salah gets hold of the ball, he has like a 5-yard or a 10-yard pass, and he doesn't complete the pass. And you think this is should be routine for any sort of player, never mind someone like Mo Salah. But then he goes and scores the goal, and he just looks brilliant when he's scoring goals. But then the little things just drive you crazy. So I know exactly where Stevie's coming from.
There's no human should be subjected to seeing him in his bed being frustrated, rolling over on vanilla ice cream and crisps all over the sheets. It's not a pretty sight. Let me tell you how fickle Nicol is. If Mo Salah walked in here with a shepherd's pie, all would be forgiven. As long as it didn't have corn in it, all would be forgiven. But I can understand.
And Liverpool have dropped 2 points all season.
I understand where he's coming from, to echo Don's comments. He does things in games, and you think, like the miss was a crazy miss. Then some of the touches in the first half, and you think, Klopp's going to take him off, and then he'll do something brilliant. Yeah. And that's the kind of player he is. He frustrates and then puts on, in the space of a minute or 30 seconds, does something extraordinary. And I'm afraid that's just you're going to have to live with that. That's the kind of player he is.
I think that's a challenge, and we've seen it, and Klopp's spoken about it. Mo Salah does the most incredible things, and then you expect him to be able to do that with a certain level of consistency, but he doesn't, and he's kind of up and down. And I remember Klopp having to speak about this last season, and he said, I'm sticking with Mo Salah because he can produce the moments of magic. So you take the frustration, but he's going to deliver when you need him most, and he continues to do that. As long as he continues to do that, I guarantee Klopp is going to stick with it. I think
everyone involved from a Liverpool perspective, though, would have preferred that goal to have been the one that came off his heel.
Because, just to relax.
Yeah, because it did get really nervous for Liverpool when, United pushed a little bit. So I think those are the moments where, that would be less frustrating for Stevie and others if he could just tidy it up a little bit at times.
Maybe watch a game out of your bed as well, if you're Stevie. Well, it would be nice for everyone. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.